बनाएको सफ्टवेयर अनुसार उसको बिजनेस होइन कि उसको बिजनेस अनुसार चाहिँ डेभलपरले चाहिँ त्यो सफ्टवेयर बनाउनु पर्यो। त्यस्तै युजरको पर्सपेक्टिभबाट चाहिँ कन्टेन्ट डेभलपरले त्यो अनुसार चाहिँ गर्नु। यही कुराहरूलाई चाहिँ जानकारी दिनको लागि यसको चाहिँ अवेरनेस यो अभिवृद्धि गर्नको लागि यी सेवा नेपाल भन्ने एउटा अर्गनाइजेसन छ। सेवा नेपाल र जिसिएस जिबिएस को संयुक्त आयोजनामा यो आज यो कार्यक्रम हामी आयोजना गर्न गइरहेका छौँ र यो कार्यक्रममा म यहाँहरू सबैलाई स्वागत गर्न चाहन्छु र सर्वप्रथम छोटो यो सिट टेकिङको चाहिँ म कार्यक्रम सिट टेकिङलाई चाहिँ अनुरोध गर्न चाहन्छु। सबैभन्दा पहिला यस कलेज तथा यस विद्यालयका चाहिँ प्राचार्य रहेको प्रसाद बराल सरलाई सेवा नेपाल संस्थाका चेयरम्यान लाइनी साहबलाई उहाँलाई पनि काठमाडौँ विश्वविद्यालयका चाहिँ प्रोफेसर डाक्टर मनिष पोखरेल त्यसै गरी जिबिएसका भाइस प्रिन्सिपल कृष्णनाथ थापा सर र अन्य सेवा नेपालबाट आउनुभएका अन्य साथीहरू, मेरा सहकर्मी जिबिएस जिसिएसका सहकर्मी साथीहरू र जिबिएस जिसिएसका विद्यार्थी भाइ बहिनीहरू सबैलाई स्वागत मन्तव्य गरिदिनु हुन जिसिएस आइटी क्लबका सदस्य सपना गुरुङलाई म यहाँ बोलाउन चाहन्छु।
Respected Chairman Raj Sir, special and guests from Sewa Nepal and the faculties from GCS, GBS and all my dear colleagues, welcome to you all. I'm Sapna Guru representing GCS IT Club. We welcome you all on the behalf of GBS GCS institution, and this program is about digital consumer rights, and we hope this program will be helpful for all of you. Thank you.
कार्यक्रमको बारेमा यसको छोटो प्रकाश पारिदिनुको लागि मैले सेवा नेपालका अध्यक्ष कल्याणी साहबलाई
अभिवादन छ। आज हामीले खास गरेर सेवा नेपाल भन्ने संस्था चाहिँ यो 1990 मा सुरु गरेको संस्था यो 26 इयर्स चाहिँ हुन लाग्यो र यसले चाहिँ खास गरेर मार्जिनलाइज्ड वुमेनहरुको बीचमा साक्षरतादेखि सुरु गरेको यो संस्था हो। यसले चाहिँ महिला सशक्तिकरण इकोनोमिकली, पोलिटिकली, सामाजिक रूपमा पनि सशक्तिकरण गर्न भनेर यो संस्था सुरु भएको। यसले चाहिँ एउटा कम्पोनेन्ट महिलाहरूको बीचमा काम गर्छ भने अर्को कम्पोनेन्ट चाहिँ यसले कन्ज्युमर राइट्समा काम गर्छ र कन्ज्युमर हामीहरू यहाँ बसेको जति छौँ सबैजना हामी कन्ज्युमर हौँ भन्ने हामीलाई लाग्छ। किनभने हौँ पनि हामीहरूले चाहिँ सामग्रीहरू किन्छौँ र प्रयोग गर्छौँ र बजारबाट हामीले सेवाहरू लिने गरेका छौँ र त्यो सेवा लिए बापत हामी कति कन्सियस छौँ भन्ने कुरा चाहिँ हामीले जानकारी एकदमै राख्नुपर्ने जरुरी छ। किनभने हामीहरूले मलाई लाग्छ हामीहरूले त्यति विधि कन्सियस भएर सामानहरू किन्दैनौँ जस्तो लाग्छ। त्यो सामान जुन सामानमा हामी पे गर्छौँ तर त्यो पे गरे अनुसार चाहिँ कति ट्रस्टवर्दी छ भन्ने कुरा चाहिँ हामीले कहिले पनि विचार गरेका छैनौँ। चाहे त्यो औषधिका कुरा होस्, चाहे त्यो खाद्यका कुरा होस्। अहिले हामी पेस्टिसाइड खाइरहेका छौँ तर हामी आवाज उठाउँदैनौँ किनभनेदेखि हामीलाई त्यतातिर ड्याम केयर जस्तो भइरहेछ, बोधर नगर्ने भने जस्तो भइरहेछ है। किनभने यदि हामीले हेल्थलाई आफैले आफ्नो प्रोटेक्सन गर्न सकेनौँ भने हाम्रो प्रोटेक्सन कसैले पनि गर्दैन। एभ्री इन्डिभिजुअल सुड है त्यसमा चाहिँ ध्यान दिनुपर्ने हुन्छ, याद गर्नुपर्छ। किनभनेदेखि औषधि किन्दाखेरि यदि हामीले त्यो औषधि सही रूपमा परेन भने हामीलाई आफ्नो हेल्थ नै ड्यामेज गर्ने हुन्छ। त्यसकारण एउटा चाहिँ नि हामीले त्यो कम्पोनेन्टमा पनि ध्यान दिइरहेछौँ र खास गरेर सेवाले कृषिमा, खाद्यमा धेरै ध्यान दिइरहेछ। र एउटा अब हामीले यो डिजिटल कन्ज्युमर राइट्समा अब अहिले हामी डिजिटल एजमा छौँ र मलाई लाग्छ सबै हामीहरू चाहिँ डिजिटल प्रयोग गरिराखेका छौँ र त्यो डिजिटलमा पनि कस्ता कस्ता एप्लिकेसनहरू आइरहेछ, कति के आइरहेछ, कस्ता सामानहरू बजारमा बेचिरहेछन् त्यसकोतिर पनि हामी ध्यान दिइरहेको छैनौँ र त्यसबाट आउने प्रब्लमहरूलाई कहाँ गएर हामीले कम्प्लेन गरेर त्यसको कम्पेन्सेसन लिने अथवा चाहिँ त्यहाँका प्रड्युसरहरू त्यो जसले बनाउँछ त्यसलाई पनि हामीले सचेत कसरी गराउने भन्दाखेरि हाम्रो जबसम्म कम्प्लेन हुँदैन तबसम्म हामीले चाहिने उनीहरूबाट मतलब उनीहरू सुध्रिने जस्तो स्थिति छैन। त्यसकारण हामीले गएर कहाँ कम्प्लेन गर्ने, कहाँ हामीले चाहिने त्यहाँबाट कम्पेन्सेसन लिने भन्ने कुरा चाहिँ हामी आफै एभ्री इन्डिभिजुअल चाहिँ यसले कन्सियस हुनुपर्छ।
मेन सेसन हामी सुरु गर्छौँ मनिषको चाहिँ प्रस्तुतिकरणबाट। म यो माइक चाहिँ मनिषलाई।
So now we are going for the digitizations, digital world, even if we do not want, but we have to go there. So before entering to the digital world, we should know what the digital content means, and we are the consumer, and what we have the rights. At the same time, you know why this is one very peculiar Nepalese character, our character. We always talk about the right, but we forget about the responsibilities, right? So today, I'll try to talk about rights as well as responsibilities as well. Who are the digital consumers? As I have just said, so we have categorized two types. One, you can see the digital products that we sell or we buy. Okay, and the second is electronic commerce. You'll find many notifications, many messages, right? So that is against our rights. Okay, we want the confidentiality. So that is, you know, as I told you before my presentation, now we are in the digital world. Right? We talk about digital Nepal. We have to go. Our neighboring country, India, they also talk about digital India. Like in Bangladesh, they say the digital Bangla. So everywhere is now digitizing. So this is the fundamental rights that we are looking for digital conscience. Now let me take a little out of track. So if you say that, oh, Monisha had come, he said 2 or that, Bhagwas, it's not that. So I'm just talking about what you can see the visible earth, which has the limited land and limited resources. But on the other side, we have the digital world, digital earth, right? We have the ample opportunities in the knowledge sources. We have the huge digitizing things. Now, we have to go for the unlimited digital earth. My dear student, if you ignore the fact of digital earth, you will be ignored. We have to go for as per the demand. We have to go as per the need. Otherwise, you might have heard about the Darwin principle, right? Survival for the fittest. So that is mandatory. Okay. I have this one here, the Nokia and this Apple product. I had a chance to go to Finland when the Nokia was in the town. In fact, Nokia was the company who introduced the mobile phone in the entire world. So once you go for the digitized, there will be many, many digital consumers. Now who will protect them? Who will hear the voice of those people? So that is the challenge. So that is a challenge for us. And we know pretty well that if there is no challenge, there is no opportunities. So we have to address those challenges and then opportunities. Jara, right? Everyone is very fond of having the Jara brand, right?
Yes. Yes.
But they also say now they have to go for digitize. So everything. So the reason behind this sharing this slide is to tell you that everything is getting digitized. So there is many, many digital consumers. But in our country, we have the Consumer Protection Act, So it is said this, we should receive the quality goods and services. That is the one. We have the right to easily access goods or service. There's another part. We have the right to choose between goods, service that have fair prices. Okay, another one. So I'm just talking about our Protection Act, and right to be informed about the purity, quality, right, and right to be protected from goods, service that harm their health and wealth. You know, as Madam has said, most of the time we ignore. If you go for the momo restaurant, because I'm taking the momo, there was one saying, Santosam Param Sukham, but that doesn't work now. If you feel that you are cheated, you have to raise your voice. So that is what it is saying. I'll give you one example. You know, I was outside my country for many years as my PhD. And that time I used to take a fast, like fasting. My Tuesday was my fasting day that time, that has to be. You know, being a Nepali, we have many very good habits, good or bad, I don't know. We are very good in giving the excuses, right? Yes, I wanted to come over here, but because of the road conditions, I dropped my item. So I wanted to go there, something happened. So this excuse will not help nowadays. Right? We always say like, oh, there is no, we used to say 2 years back, there is no electricity. How can we work? But now the electricity is very good, right? What we need. We have the more than 100% mobile penetration. I bet, and all of you have here smartphone. Right? But even if you are not allowed in the school, but at home you have. So this is the asset, and we have to take this one, opportunities. We have no option. We have to go with the digital world. The unfair business and advertising practices. We give the false data. Like, we give the positive feedback to reviews about yourself. If you have a company, you ask your friend and give the positive feedback. Right? And you give the negative feedback, a review for the competitors. And this review is very, very important, and it plays a lot. I will give you one more example. You know, when I was outside the country, as I told you, I had booked one hotel to spend a few days on the beach of one ocean. I booked that hotel 3 months before. And 1 week before, I was informed with apology message saying, because of the malfunctioning of the computer systems, the double booking happened. So they said they will give me another room in another hotel. Okay? But they asked me not to write anything on the review. And for that, they said, we'll pay you $500 US as a penalty, but don't write anything on the review. I was very happy. I said, okay, no problem. $500 means 50,000 rupees fine. But I said, don't do for next time. But in fact, I was very happy from this side. Because for me, there was no problem, right? So they booked me a room in another hotel. So the message is, they're very, very serious about digital culture. That is why they are here, we are here. So that is the thing. And you know what we do most of the times when you open any account, we never read the terms and conditions. We just click yes, I agree. So this is what we expect. not dependable. Someone can enter your systems and take your data. And privacy. The data may be, because there is one IT company called the data mining. So many people they are looking for the data set. So your data may be misused. So who will protect all those things? So this is one of the challenges. Yes, so in the UK, they have the best practices for digital consumer rights. They have the something, right? So in UK legislation in 2015, they have the digital content to be satisfactory quality. That is one of the mandatory. Content to be fit for the particular purpose is clearly stated, right? And also to be as described. Like sometimes what happens, if you open the box, so what it was described outside the box, you may not find inside the box. What's wrong? Right to price reductions, or right to a reform. So these are the rights that they have given to the citizen in the UK, the digital consumers. So you have to protect your consumers before you get protected. So that is the message the Uber has given. And the challenges we have the laws and address the consumer digital economy directly. It will really be economical for consumer to professional advice. Right? So how the consumer gets the advice. So today we are here just to open your eye in the digital consumer, the world. Okay. So clear, accessible and comprehensible laws regarding digital products must be enforced. That is what we are talking about. Everyone should feel they are protected, they are here, they are heard. Okay. And most of the citizens are unaware of the consumer rights. We use the digital, the world to buy and sell, but we are not aware. So there should be aware. And also there should be the technical part, and there should be the awareness program, and we should try our best to tell all of them you have the rights in the digital consumer world. And teacher also has got the same responsibility. But in spite of all these things, sometimes we get very frustrated when we hear like this. See, I am totally against of blocking the information any society, any news. So what next? Click the I agree. Okay. And also proper use of product and services. Speak up. Don't be silent. But when I give the presentation, that time you be silent, right? But if I ask you if you have any queries, speak up. And also purchase and obtain goods and services. These are our responsibility as well. Because we are the usual people of our country. If we forget the responsibilities, then we'll remember the responsibility. Okay, so that is what is the next steps. And for the consumer, and there's a green ICT. Okay, let's not make our country a dumping site. What does it mean? You know, many developed countries, what they do, when they find the machine is out of order or it's so old, they say, hello Nepal, do you want some machines? I have. Right.
It's me, Kavita Bala. I belong to GBS itself. I'm a teacher. From teacher's side, as you said that we have to speak up, is there any body or any institution where we can have our opinion regarding these digital consumers? Do we
Has
it been established, or is all the laws are made but they are not implemented? We have been hearing, But what is the condition right now in the context of Nepal?
I think we don't have any place where you go and complain about digital consumer rights. There is the consumer rights is there, but not for the digital consumer rights. So that that is why we are now requesting the government also, government of Nepal also, to include this concept of consumer rights as well.
त्यही हो सरले भन्नुभएको अहिले हाम्रो डिजिटलमा चाहिँ त्यति कम्प्लेन गरेर हामीले कम्पेन्सेसन पाउने अथवा चाहिँ कुनै रिकभरी हुने भन्ने खालको त्यस्तो बनाइसकेका छैन तर किनभने अहिले यो डिजिटल बढ्दैछ त्यसैले अब हामी डिमान्डै गर्नुपर्ने हुन्छ किनभने बिना डिमान्ड त केही पनि आउने र इम्प्लिमेन्टेसनको जहाँसम्म साइड हो यो हरेक लमा त्यस्तै छ तर पनि हामीले जबसम्म गराउँदैनौँ तबसम्म माग्दैनौँ तबसम्म धेरै कुरा हामीले पाउन चाहिँ गाह्रो हुन्छ त्यसैले हामीले बचाउने र माग्ने पाएको डिजिटलमा अहिले भइसकेको छ अब डिजिटल हामी सुरु त गरिसक्यौँ हाम्रो प्रब्लम पनि आइसक्यो तर लले अहिलेसम्म प्रोटेक्ट गरेर गरिसकेको छ
अनि पठाऊ भन्ने यो चाहिँ डिजिटल सर्भिस प्रोभाइड गरिरहेको थियो उनीहरूलाई चाहिँ अचानक सरकारले चाहिँ बिचमा ब्यान गरेको थियो अनि हजुरहरूलाई लाग्दैन कि यस्तो लहरू चाहिँ त्यति अपडेट भएको छैन नेपालको सन्दर्भमा र फर्दर डिजिटल इकोनोमीलाई इन्हान्स गर्न चाहिँ गभर्नमेन्टले कस्तो स्टेप लिँदैछ
So they are very good service provider. I also use sometimes when I was in Kathmandu, right? And I think I was the first or second to write that against the decision made by government to the Tutal and Pathau. Right? I wrote on my Facebook and I said, this is not a good decision. Because when you go outside, we have the Uber. Last month I was in Malaysia. They have the Grab. Very easy, just down the app, Grab, and you can just grab. You can hire the taxi and you can go anywhere. Very safe, very sound, very nice. And this Pathau and Tutal also they are doing the same. But my question was, they have been giving the service for the last 2 years. Where was the government at that time? Only they come to know now that Tutal and Pathau is operating. But we also urge the government to have the good policy and the good regulations to monitor them, but not to block them. We have to motivate those people. We have to enhance, those services. We should not block it. Just remember, when the Ford he designed the car, no one was there in the world who could drive, right? So if you wait, first let him know how to drive a car, then I will make a car. So this is not. This doesn't make any sense, right? So there's a service. We have to make rules. We have to make an act. We have to have guidelines, but we should not stop this one. And the government, as we have said, but I'm not from the government side, but I think the government is also very serious in doing all this one, because the Prime Minister has said the digital Nepal, and he also has instructed all the authority to talk about and to have this clear policy in the digital. Thank you once again for brilliant question.
रिसेन्टली 2-3 मैले केस सुने कि ह्याक बाई अननोन भनेर चाहिँ त्यो कुराहरू आइरहेको हुन्छ कसैको फिल्डमा भन्छ अब अहिलेको जेनेरेसनमा चाहिँ लोकेसन ट्रेसिङ गर्ने चाहिँ एकदम के राम्रै भएपछि हाम्रो यो पुलिस स्टेसन इन्जिनियरमा चाहिँ साइबर क्राइमको अगेन्स्टमा हामीले भन्न पाउने ठाउँ चाहिँ कता कता हुन्छ
The mechanisms that the Nepal police is working on the cyber security, and it was a brilliant, though it is very new, but Nepal police is working very seriously for protecting the people for the cyber crime.
हामीले यसरी हाम्रो राइटको कुरा गरिरहँदाखेरि हाम्रै देशमा पनि विभिन्न पाइरेटेड सफ्टवेयरहरू हामीले युज गरिरहेको छौँ हैन पहिला त्यो ड्युटी जुन छ नि त्यसलाई त पुरा गर्नु पर्यो नि तपाईले यसमा तपाईको के विचार छ
Once we ignore we ignore the private terms and conditions of the software industries and we use. Second reason is we are not able to pay, right? It's very expensive. But there is a solution. For the academic institute, and if you say you are a student, you get a very, very discount rate software. Okay? But as I see, as we are the digital consumer, we also have to respect those license mechanisms. We also have to try our best not to use the pirated one. Right? Last time I was just listening to Bill Gates' interaction with one of the universities in the US, in Washington. So he was just giving a hint that in China there are so many pirated software. Right? And we also get all the pirated software from China. They're very good in making the pirated software, right? They also need the skills. But we have to be, as you have rightly pointed out, we have to be very, very serious as the digital consumer, not to buy pirated one.
They have been giving a limited a number of movies for Winnie Please people. Don't you think this is like unfair for Winnie Please people?
These industries, and if our voice are not heard, so let's make the cumulative voice to our government, and let's request them, let's urge our government to address those issues. You are rightly pointed out these industries as a consumer. So we also make this issue to the government. Thank you very much.
पेपर मिडियमहरु जुन चाहिँ अब वर्ल्डवाइड युट्युबमा युज भएको अनलाइन ट्रान्जेक्सनहरु हो नि अनलाइन ट्रान्जेक्सन मेथडहरु त्यो चाहिँ नेपाली ब्याङ्कमा चाहिँ कनेक्ट गर्न मिल्दैन के विदेशी ब्याङ्क चाहिन्छ अब नेपालमा चाहिँ हामीले अनलाइन ट्रान्जेक्सन गर्नको लागि चाहिँ कसरी गर्छ वर्ल्डवाइड
Yes, that are the issues, right? So we also have to talk. They are trying their best.
Now, I'd like to welcome our principal sir to express any words.
I think when we say digital divide, there are few people, they have knowledge, they have means, and they can use this sort of things for their daily life. But there is another huge number of groups to use moral obligations, all right? As a consumers, we have duties and we have also right. And then when we talk about duty and right, that becomes the moral commitment. And then when we become a responsible consumer, and at that time that becomes the moral obligation to all of us. All right, the students, please show your moral obligations and afterward become a responsible consumer. So thank you for being so passionate and becoming so active and making the program a really successful one. Thank you.